Finally, we're talking about a realistic, strategic, genuinely impactful move that makes actual basketball sense. After weeks of chasing impossible pipe dreams, after entertaining disastrous ideas like trading for broken down players or struggling rookies, after debating moves that would destroy our culture or mortgage our entire future, we finally have a target that represents smart, forward-thinking roster construction. Bennedict Mathurin of the Indiana Pacers. And you know what, Warriors Nation? This is the move we should be making. Not John Morant, not Dalton Connect, not any of those other distractions. Bennedict Mathurin is a young, talented, productive wing who fits our system, addresses our needs, and represents a kind of strategic acquisition that could genuinely extend our championship window. This is what smart front offices do. This is a kind of move that wins championships without sacrificing your soul. Let's establish the facts, the concrete reality of what we're dealing with. The Golden State Warriors missed out on Miles Turner, who signed with the Milwaukee Bucks in the offseason. That was a disappointment, sure, but the front office hasn't given up on negotiating with the Indiana Pacers. According to recent reports, the new target is Bennedict Mathurin, the explosive young wing who could be the solution to our offensive inconsistency and the ideal complement to Stephen Curry. The proposed trade would send Jonathan Kuminga to the Pacers in exchange for Mathurin and potentially other depth pieces like Jarius Walker and Ben Shepherd. Bennedict Mathurin is exactly the kind of player the Warriors need right now. He's a legitimate shot creator, a player who can generate his own offense, attack the basket, and knock down three-pointers. He's improved his ball handling, tightened his decision-making, and developed into a more well-rounded offensive player. He's not just a one-dimensional scorer. He's a versatile wing who can contribute in multiple ways. And perhaps most importantly, he's shown significant improvement on the defensive end, transforming from a liability into a competent, engaged defender who can hold his own against quality opponents. The analysis from Sporting News nails it. Mathurin's more controlled defensive production, firmer ball handling, and improved defense would have a chance to fit well alongside Curry in certain lineups. Mathurin is a versatile scorer and a promising defender who can absorb pressure from Curry on the perimeter. His experience in the 2025 NBA Finals gave him the competitive hunger that the Warriors need to reassert themselves in the West. That last point is crucial. Mathurin has been to the Finals. He's experienced the pressure, the intensity, the grind of playoff basketball at the highest level. He knows what it takes to compete for a championship. That's invaluable experience. The kind of intangible quality that doesn't show up in box scores, but makes a massive difference in crucial moments. He's not some unproven prospect or a player with question marks about his commitment. He's a young, hungry competitor who wants to win. Now, let's talk about the cost. Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga just signed a 2-year, $48.5 million contract, which gives the Warriors the flexibility to use him as the primary trade piece. And honestly, as much as I've defended Kuminga's potential in the past, this might be the right time to move him. Kuminga has undeniable athleticism and flashes of brilliance, but he's also maddeningly inconsistent. His decision-making can be questionable. His shot selection is often poor, and despite years of development, he hasn't taken that leap to becoming a reliable, every-night contributor. He's a project, a player with high upside but significant variance. Bennedict Mathurin, on the other hand, is further along in his development. He's more polished offensively, more reliable defensively, and more ready to contribute immediately to a championship contender. Trading Kuminga for Mathurin would be exchanging potential for production, swapping a player who might become great for a player who is already very good and still improving. That's the kind of move that championship teams make when their window is open. The Pacers, for their part, would be interested in Kuminga's athletic potential. He fits their fast-paced, run-and-gun style of play. They have the time and the developmental infrastructure to maximize his abilities. It's a trade that makes sense for both sides. The Pacers get a high-upside young player to build around, and the Warriors get a more NBA-ready contributor who can help them win now. The article frames this as a strategic move that balances the future Kuminga with the present Mathurin, and that's exactly right. We're not mortgaging our entire future. We're not trading away all our draft picks. We're not bringing in a player with massive red flags or character concerns. We're making a smart, calculated swap of young talent, upgrading at a position of need with a player who fits our timeline and our system. Mathurin would bring depth, floor spacing, and scoring versatility, all things the Warriors desperately need to stay at the top of the Western Conference. He can play alongside Curry, taking pressure off him by creating his own offense. He can play with the second unit, providing scoring punch when Steph is on the bench. He's a kind of versatile, two-way wing that every championship team needs, and he's available at a price that doesn't require us to gut the roster. This is what smart roster management looks like. This is how you extend a championship window without making desperate, franchise-altering gambles. You identify a young, talented player who fits your system and your timeline. You negotiate a fair trade that benefits both sides, and you make the move decisively without overthinking or letting the opportunity slip away. The conclusion of the article is spot on. Acquiring Bennedict Mathurin would be the ideal compensation move after missing out on Miles Turner. Mathurin would bring the depth, the spacing, and the scoring versatility that the Warriors need to remain at the top of the Western Conference. This isn't a flashy, headline-grabbing move. It's not going to dominate SportsCenter, but it's the kind of smart, strategic acquisition that wins championships. So, Warriors Nation, this is it. This is the move we should be pushing for. Not Giannis, not Embiid, not Ja Morant, not Dalton Connect. Bennedict Mathurin, a young, talented, proven winner who fits our system and addresses our needs. Mike Dunleavy Jr. needs to make this happen. The Pacers are willing to deal. Kuminga is available. The fit is perfect. Let's stop chasing ghosts and start making smart basketball decisions. What do you think, Warriors Nation? Is Bennedict Mathurin the right move? Should we trade Jonathan Kuminga to get him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're ready for the Warriors to make a smart, strategic move, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more thoughtful, realistic analysis of your Golden State Warriors. This is the one. Let's make it happen.